Hey there, guys. It is Tuesday. I hope that you are having an enjoyable and good Tuesday. Apparently, the universe thought it would be a fun thing to... Do you guys remember yesterday when I was talking about, like, not falling in the deep pit, right? You know, to try and keep yourself out of depression or out of that hole, or don't let yourself fall in the hole. So... I think that universe said, you know, let's just take Tammy to the brink of the hole today. Let's just take her there. Let's just see how she reacts, because we all know that it's not the thing that happens, right? It's how you react to it. So anyway, it's funny now. It was not funny when it was happening. So I just wanted to, a disclaimer, this is going to be a ramble while I work on some chippies. I am really running low on chippy fodder, and quite frankly, I need to decompress after being out in the world today. Out in the world. Yeah, we all know I don't like that anyway, but today was particularly challenging. Probably because of what I said yesterday, but anyway. You know how the universe loves a good joke. So, I hope all of you are doing good. If you don't know what a chippy is, you can watch some old videos. But a chippy basically is, what I do is I have a little box here, and it is called Chippies. And when I am doing any sort of paper cutting, I add things to this box. Now, they might be strips. In this case, these are some sweet little things that Miss Judy brought by last Sunday. You know, we've just got all kinds of things to play with. And the idea is to just make yourself a little mixed media project. And then what is really fun is to take those projects and, you know, put them in a box after you get them finished, and you can use them as bookmarks, as tags. I like the little ones here. I use these in my planner. They're wonderful to stick into a card. You know, just as like a happy mail card or a birthday card or whatever. So they're just a lot of fun to make. And the cool thing about Chippies is it is mindless. And since my mind is pretty much gone for the day, I thought I would make some Chippies with you guys. So get out your Chippy box and prepare to be entertained by my morning, evening, afternoon. You know, it's almost even, it's early, it's late afternoon. Oh my gosh, it's late afternoon. I can't even get the time right. All right, so let's do some chippies. We are using some packaging to put our chippies together, and I'll just kind of take you through my day. So it started out really, really, really well, and I was very happy that I got up at 5:30 this morning, and I have not been able to do that, man. I have just been sleepy. I cannot explain it any further than that. I've been super tired. I think that, you know, maybe part of it was kind of when I had the, you know, the toothy thing, and that maybe I just, you know, I was not sleeping at all, but refused to take anything to help me help me sleep, because I really do try and stay away from that. Even though the doctor gave me like Tramadol, I thought, yeah, I'm not really going to take that unless it's just, you know, unbearable. So anyway, I woke up at 5:30, and I was very, very happy with myself, because I have 2 writing projects that I need to get done, and I was waiting on edits to come in. Well, the edits didn't come in, so I thought, well, that's okay, you know, I'll just proceed on. I needed to work on my financial stuff, so I got that all done. I also needed to prepare my grocery list. Now, you guys know that I do a lot of couponing, and I needed to match my coupons with the sales paper. So I had my Publix paper and my Food Lion paper, and seems like I had another one. I can't remember now. We're going to go in just a tiny bit, y'all. There we go. Pull this down just a little bit so you can see what's happening. So I matched my coupons up with the sale items, which takes a long time, and the financial thing always takes, you know, it just takes a good long while for me to kind of get things planned, because, and I haven't told you guys this, that I will be at my sister's in December. And so I need to not only like get my financial house in order for November, but December as well. So I am going to be house sitting for her while she is in the Turks and Caicos. So that'll be so much fun for her. And for me, I love to be there and take care of the puppies and the pets and my nieces. I mean, my nieces are, you know, they're older, but they're still fun. They're independent. One is married. The other is not married, but so I'm hoping to see them home there. Anyway, okay, so I had all that stuff to do. Well, about 9 o'clock, Chris wakes up. And so, sorry, got coffee. That means coffee, breakfast, empty the dishwasher, rinse the plates from last night. I rinse everything and then I stack it in my sink. I know that sounds crazy. And I don't use the dishwasher. I hand wash, do my dishes by hand. Okay, so we have us a little chippy. We'll put that to the side. And we'll choose another little blank here. Laundry, I mean, it was just like one thing on top of the other, but I was very happy because I had gotten a lot of work done. I got my Etsy orders packed and ready to go to the post office. So, you know, I was feeling pretty good. I was feeling like, you know, that 5:30 wake up time is like the magic time for me. I really do love to wake up quite early. And like I said, have not been able to do it. Oh, so Chris said, you know, after he has breakfast and coffee, and then, you know, Mia had to be walked, and just the myriad of things that a woman has to do in the morning or during the day or whatever. Chris said, I am going out to get parts for a car that he's working on. So I was okay. And I thought, you know, while he's gone, I will just pop out and do what I need to do. First thing I need to do, and I'm driving the 1980 Datsun station wagon, which is a straight drive. I do not mind that. I kind of like it. It's super loud too. So it appeals to my, yes, I'm from North Carolina and spent a whole lot of time at the drag strip when I was little, or when I was a teenager kind of aesthetic, right? Charlotte, where I grew up, is very close to Kannapolis, which of course is NASCAR headquarters. So I enjoy driving the car. I do not enjoy the rumble strips in Richmond. I do not enjoy the potholes. And when I say pothole, ladies, I don't mean a little hole. I mean, like, there are potholes that go all the way to the original pebble paving that was here in Richmond. Yeah. It is, I don't even know what to say about it. I've never lived in a place that has, you know, this type of road, and they don't do anything about it. But anyway, so, you know, I'm trying to negotiate, and there's all this, and it's not just that they dig up the road that is there. You know, if it's a perfectly good road, well, they're going to dig that sucker up and do something to it. So I went to the post office, and I've been trying really hard to go to the post office that is most convenient for me. That is also the scary post office, as I like to call it. And it was packed. So I thought, okay, that's all right. You know, I'll take these packages down to the nice post office, which I really do love. And I love the guy that works there. He's really funny. And I walk in, and my friends, there are like 10 people in that post office. Now, that is a lot of people. They don't all fit in the lobby. That post office has maybe, it's super tiny. You know, if more than 3 people are in there, it is crowded. So I thought, well, you know, that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. The lawn did not move for 20 minutes. There was a lady, and I don't know what she was doing, but she was not, whatever she was doing, the lawn was not moving at all. That's okay. You know, I got out my phone, and I was like answering some emails. I thought, well, you know, if I'm gonna be kind of stuck, then I can just do a little bit of work. And answered some emails and got some business stuff done. The edits came in for the piece, so I was happy about that. And I couldn't stand in the post office, you know, and get my edits typed, but I could at least kind of put that in my brain and, you know, go from there. Lawn still is not moving. People are leaving. I have no choice because I have Etsy orders that need to be shipped today. So I'm not going to leave. Unfortunately, not enough people left. So when this woman finally was finished with whatever it was she was doing, I finally got to the counter, and the worker that is just, he's so funny. I really do like him. And, you know, he started processing my stuff. Everything was, instead of $5, it was $8. I miscalculated the postage on the last batch of things I sold. So I need to get a, a postal scale. When I work on things for you guys, I'm, you know, I like to make them chunky, y'all. And I like to offer you the first class postage. Might not be able to do that anymore because today was an eye opener. Anyway, so the post office thing should have, I had gone to the grocery store before that, and that went pretty smoothly, except that I went to buy chicken, bone-in chicken breasts, and they were sold out. So it's like, oh, okay. Oh, well. To go to the post office and had that happen, and then, so I finally get to the counter. You guys are not going to believe this, but the machine, like every time he would try and run a label to go on one of my packages, the machine would eat the label. So what generally usually takes 5 to 10 minutes, and that's me parking, going in the post office, doing my business, and coming out and getting back in my car, took 45 minutes. We had to shift from his usual position, the postal clerk, to another position because he couldn't get the machine to work. Called the postmaster down there. I mean, it was horrendous. And there were all these people still waiting. Oh, dear me, you guys. But, he's very funny, which makes it better, right? But so it took forever. I went down to see the cats. I took one road, and that road was closed, so I had a detour. And then the detour had a detour. And then the detour had a rumble strip. Rumble strips in the road during a detour. So I'm like, okay. Okay. I got down to my friend's apartment, and thank goodness I could park right out back, which is really, really, really happy about that. Because there is no parking down there. You can't find a place to park. It is jam-packed full all the time. And so found a place to park. Was really happy about that. Walked in and saw the kitties, and they were doing great. They had torn up a few things, but they're boys, and you know, they just kind of like to tear things up. They're cute as they can be. And then I left, and I needed gas for the car I'm driving. Now, everything on that car is a little bit tricky because it is bare bones. It does not even have carpet in it. It's an old car. And so I went to get gas and took the gas cap off and put it on the hood of the car. On the top of the car. I noticed, y'all know where I'm going with this. The gas pump said, please see the attendant. So I thought, okay. I walked to the store. On the front door, it has, we cannot accept debit or credit cards, cash only. I did not have cash only. So I thought, well, okay. And I mean, by this time, I'm fried. Yeah. Fried. And I drove off. Yes, that's right, people. The gas cap for that vintage 1980 Datsun station wagon came flying off in the middle of the road. And I was like, oh man, oh man, oh man. Luckily, I realized it. And so I went back, and I mean, this is a bad part of town, y'all. It's not a good part of town to be like walking around and trying to find something in. So walking and trying to find this stupid gas cap. I am so lucky because I did find it. And I was just like over the moon happy that I found it. It would have been bad if I could not have found it, because, you know, that's, I forget what they call it, not aspirated, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, your gas tank, your gas tank thing has to be on the car or it won't even run. You guys know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what it's called. It's not naturally aspirated. It's something else. Anyway. So I finally found it. It has been run over. It takes me about, I don't know, 30 minutes to try and find it. It has been run over, but it's okay. It just kind of crushed the top of it, but the sealing mechanism was still, okay. So I was really happy about that. I went back down. I had parked at Stone Brewing, and I went back down to Stone Brewing and retrieved my car, Chris's car, and drove home. And I don't think I've ever been so happy to just get home, y'all. I mean, it was like, whew. So I think the universe was just going, ha, 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 we'll just play with her some today, because that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like, that the universe was going, you just blah, 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 blah yesterday and told everybody how, you should always be chipper and don't fall down the hole. And so, ha, 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 how have you enjoyed your whole experience? And it was like, came in, I made a salad. Luckily, Chris had already eaten. I made a salad, and I sat down and had my salad. And he said, how about, will you make us some coffee? And I was like, sure. So started making the coffee and thought, that doesn't look right. Well, I had forgotten to put the coffee filter with the coffee in the coffee pot. So there we go. Oh, y'all, I just had to share. I just had to share. It's all good. Nothing bad happened, you know. It's just like, I am not going out of the house the rest of the day, y'all. I am not taking my little body anywhere but right here, because this is my happy place. I hope you guys enjoyed making chippies today. It truly is a lot of fun. And just remember, if you have just a day that's just like, what the what? Remember, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, that. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.